AI is moving so fast that employees today are asking how it will affect their job and what steps they can take to ensure they obtain the positive benefits of AI in their career. Stuart Fry is Group CEO of recruitment company Halian. He joins us here in the studio. Stuart, great to see you. Let's just start with talking about AI. Should employees be worried?
Not at all, not at all. I think in today's market, AI is becoming really important and creating more jobs rather than putting jobs at risk. So traditionally, when different technologies and those things have come into place, people have skilled up, and that's what businesses are doing right now, is they're skilling up their employees to and allow them to enable AI.
How is the recruitment sector meeting and the demands of specialised skills at the moment?
I think the Middle East, especially Dubai, is a key place for attracting talent. Whereas you look at a lot of places in Europe, the rights to work there are really, really difficult. Dubai's made it really simple, especially with things like the freelancer visa. So attracting talent from all over the world is simple. For a global business like us, we can attract people from US, South America, all across Europe and Asia to really fill those skill gaps.
What way then is AI streamlining the whole recruitment process? Like this, this is the biggest change that's been around for a long time, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think one of the important things is AI removes some of the bias of humans. So when you look at things like CV screening and you say, we want an individual to have this skill, this skill, this skill, and this skill, AI will go and look at those resumes and come back and say, this person is a 85% match to what you need. By removing the human element and the unconscious bias, then AI can attract potentially a wider group, a more diverse group of candidates to businesses.
How do employers know if a CV has been developed by AI, and should employees possibly avoid that?
I don't think so. I don't think so. You look at things like job specs. So we create job specs using AI, but it still takes a human to say, actually, out of all these things that have been created, 60% is what we want and 40% is not really relevant. And it's exactly the same with CVs. Some people are not good at writing a CV. They really struggle. So by using AI, they get to effectively put forward what they want to, but then pick out the bits within that AI that they want to use and what they don't want to use. And employers can then go and use different software to say, hey, has this CV been created by AI or not? And then probably probe a bit deeper at the interview process.
There's been a lot of discussion, Stuart, about remote working. Is that popular at the moment, or are you finding that the tide is changing a bit?
I think in the tech world, remote working is essential. It's really important because you want people with that diverse skill set. Now, some people, you might have the best talent in somewhere like Greece, but they might not be able to work in the UAE. So instead of just cutting out those individuals, you can have them remote working. But organisations that require collaboration and things like sales teams and things like that, that's where you probably need less remote working and more people working together to create different outcomes.
In line with that, with obviously a global workforce now, employee retention, is that really, we're running out of time, but employee retention, how important is that?
Really key. And the one bit of advice, upskill your employees.
Great. All right, we'll leave it there. Stuart Fry, appreciate your time. Thanks a lot.